Thank you for watching CTR TV. I'm Christy Olds with your 5 in 5. Get up to speed on 5 topics in 5 minutes. CTR has updated its voluntary open house guidance to coincide with the removal of many COVID-19 restrictions on the state level based on revised CDC guidance. While CTR recognizes these changes, many people are not yet vaccinated, so caution and safety practices are still advised. The association continues to advise that the best practice is to avoid hosting broker and public open houses due to the number of people who may or may not be vaccinated entering homes of those who may or may not be vaccinated as well. CTR also continues to recommend limiting the number of people inside a home at the same time. The guidance is intended to keep clients, agents, and homeowners safe. You can read the updated open house guidance document at ctrealtors.com/coronavirus. The CT Realtors Foundation recently delivered some essential items to homeless shelters here in Connecticut. The foundation held its annual shelter drive in conjunction with the March virtual Board of Directors meeting. The drive focused on bed and bath items like sheets, towels, and cleaning supplies, which directors could purchase off an Amazon wish list. The foundation collected the items, including 10 towel sets, 12 blankets, 14 comforters, 16 pillows, and 26 sets of sheets, as well as $1,100 in monetary donations. The items were split between the Access Emergency Shelter in Danielson, Thames River Family Program in Norwich, and the Winchester Emergency Shelter in Winstead. The New Haven Middlesex Association of Realtors recently hosted a virtual Fair Housing Power Lunch.
We are going to have a panel of guests today.
New Haven Middlesex Association President Jed Backus moderated the discussion, which included a presentation by ERIN KEMPLE from the Connecticut Fair Housing Center. She talked about the history of fair housing as a way to better understand housing discrimination.
One of the things that we talk about when we talk about how to change some of the rules and the regulations that are currently in place or have been in place for a long time is, number one, to point them out and to point out their effects. There's a couple of things that I always tell landlords and real estate agents to do. The answer is we take Section 8. We will rent to anybody who has any kind of a subsidy. You, tenant, must go and see if Section 8 will take us. There are times when Section 8 can make exceptions or when Section 8 has to make exceptions. So for instance, if the person is disabled and having difficulty getting a unit because they're disabled, Section 8 has the ability to go up on the rent. And that's why landlords should always say, I take Section 8, see if Section 8 will take us.
The forum also included a presentation from 2 retired Connecticut Department of Consumer Protection investigators who now educate and guide licensees on best practices to remain compliant with state laws. The New Haven Middlesex Association received a National Association of Realtors Fair Housing grant to support the presentation. You can watch a video of the forum on the New Haven Middlesex Realtors YouTube channel. Your National Association of Realtors dues will remain the same for next year. The Board of Directors voted to keep the dues for 2022 at the current level of $150 per member. The decision came during the Board of Directors meeting held during the virtual legislative meetings. The board also approved a policy that requires MLS participants to identify addresses of residential listings at the time of listing. The National Association of Realtors hopes you will look for the R during the Olympic Games this summer. NAR announced it will run a series of ads during the Tokyo Games as part of its national consumer campaign. The 15 and 30-second ads will showcase the value of realtors and the positive impact they have on their clients and their communities. NAR launched the That's Who We Are campaign in 2019 and has expanded it each year. Members can personalize and share related graphics and images on their own social channels. Learn more at ThatsWhoWeR.realtor. That is your 5 in 5. I'm Christy Olds for CTR TV.